channel. Now, if you come to my page, you will see a sports channel, and this is also a sports channel as well as a build channel. This sports channel is different from any other content creators who builds channels because we talk sports here. Also, have your voice be heard. Now, we're going to talk about debating who is the greatest of all time, right? That's a serious debate in the NBA. And me personally, now I put Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and whoever else may be your favorite NBA player, right? But mine is Magic Johnson. And once debaters start to come in, we'll start to discuss it a little bit more. But mine is Magic Johnson, and I have particular reasons on to why that is. You have pundits like Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, and all these other guys and all these other pundits who tend to forget what Magic Johnson did in the 80s. And that's crazy. When people come on and we start to debate, we're going to have a deep discussion about this. Like, anybody wants to discuss about it, let's talk about it. State your name and who you are, and welcome to Ant Live's The Channel, Sports Channel, Debate Show. Who is your GOAT? Well, that guy left. He doesn't want to talk. He came in and left. He doesn't want to talk. Well, we'll get to see if anybody comes in and wants to talk. This right here also is my Michael Jordan new Season 3 build. What's going on with you, my man? State your name, where you from, who is your GOAT? This also is a sports page channel where we will debate from time to time on NBA hot subjects. What's going on in the NBA? What's going on out in the park? What's going on in rec? What's going on with the builds? We're just going to have great discussions and debates. But right now, this debate here is about who is your NBA great. Mine personally is Magic Johnson. Let me know who yours is. Also, if pretty soon we will have super chats. So if you want your voice to be heard, super chat is nothing but $3.99, and you will be heard first. You will be responded to first. Also, you can debate with others within the chat about who is your GOAT. Come and looking, but they don't want to debate. Come debate with us. Come debate with me. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is go here. All right. We're just waiting for the guys to come on in. Anybody want to debate? No. We need to go live. Anybody want to debate who is the greatest of all time? The great debate. What's going on, man? What's going on? How you doing? Welcome to Ant Live's the channel. This also is a sports channel as well as a build channel where we debate who is the greatest of all time and talk about other NBA subjects. Feel free to talk and I will respond. But my personal greatest of all time is Magic Johnson. And the reason why Magic Johnson is my greatest of all time is because he dominated the hardest era in the game of basketball, and that is the 80s. We have another guy who left. We need some guys in here who wants to talk sports. Let's talk sports. Let's talk sports tonight. We're going to keep this up here as well. All right, it's coming. What's going on? Welcome to Ant Live's the channel where we are debating who is the greatest NBA player of all time. It's a great debate, and let's do this with, we see it on ESPN and First Take. Let us, the people, talk about it as well. My personal is Magic Johnson. Feel more than free to state who your greatest is. Let's debate it. Let's talk about it if that's what you want to do. Everybody is welcome. Tell your friends to come through. Check it out. Bring them into the conversation. Let's just have a basketball conversation on all NBA topics. On every NBA topic, let's talk about who is the greatest. Let's talk about what we see on TV. Let's talk about how the game is being played. Let's talk about everything NBA. That's what we do here at Ant Lives, the channel. Also, I am a professional NBA 2K22 current gen builder for the show, for the program. But like I said, the topic is about who is the greatest of all time. Who is your greatest of all time? Kobe is the GOAT. Okay. Now, Kobe is a GOAT. I'm a Laker fan, right? But Rod Thomas, I'm going to tell you, man, I am a die-hard Magic Johnson fan. And to me, Kobe is a GOAT. Kobe has the points. Kobe did great, but he wasn't like I said, he was a beast. But he wasn't as dominant as Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson dominated the hardest era ever in the NBA. He was the king of the 80s. Bird, all the great teams. The Houston, the Spurs, Dr. J, the 76ers, Milwaukee, the Dallas Mavericks, the Knicks, the Pistons, Portland Trailblazers. Magic beat them all. Magic beat all of them. Even the young Bulls with Michael Jordan, Magic dominated them too. That's why I have Magic Johnson as my number one guy. What's going on, my man? How you doing? Right here, we're having a debate on who the greatest of all time is. We talk about all NBA topics. Talk about anything that you want to talk about. Anything, feel free, speak about it. Let's talk about it. Let's have a great debate. We don't need ESPN or First Take to have our own debate show as well. Us, the people, this is what I'm doing for the people. I am an NBA 2K22 current gen professional builder as well. So there's another guy gone. Guys don't want to talk. I don't know what they want, but let's talk about it. Anybody want to talk? Let's go. Now, I like that, Rod. Trust me, Kobe's on my Mount Rushmore for sure, because he was a great player without a doubt. He was a great player. And like I said, I'm a diehard Laker, so I'm a roll with Kobe. I like Kobe's great. You think it's Jordan? Okay, Fear. You think it's Jordan? I like that, Fear. We're gonna do something for you too, Fear. Watch this. Watch what we got, Fear. I like Magic, Fear. Magic's my guy. Just gonna be honest with you. Magic Johnson is my guy. He's my GOAT. Because Magic, like I said, Magic controlled the 80s. So I gotta roll with Magic Johnson. Here you go, Fear. LeBron the GOAT. Okay, LeBron the GOAT. Why? Y'all tell me why. Tell me why. Let's hear it. Because I think I have Magic as my GOAT. Magic Johnson's my GOAT because he dominated the hardest era in the 80s. So I got Magic Johnson as my GOAT for sure. That's my guy. To me, he's better than LeBron. What the big knock on with LeBron is two things. And I tell you, Fear, what the two things about LeBron and the knock I have on him is this. He lost to the Dallas Mavericks, for one. And two, he's not mentally weak anymore, but when he came into the league, once he understood what the league was about, he became mentally weak. Okay, what do we got here? Boston and Detroit was slick doing work in the 80s too, dog. Oh, without a doubt. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I got Magic Johnson as the greatest of all time, because he beat the most teams. He won the most championships in that era of the 80s, of the hardest era in the 80s. And back to your point, when you say about LeBron is your GOAT, that's why I said what I said about that is because If Magic Johnson would have been on that team that lost to the Dallas Mavericks, they wouldn't have lost. Because you got to bring in the player. That's why when they talk about players and eras, right? You got to take everything. You got to take the physicals and the mentals into that era. You take Magic Johnson at 27 years old or 26 years old, however LeBron was at that time. LeBron would have destroyed. Magic would have destroyed the Dallas Mavericks with Wade and Bosh. They would have destroyed them, lit them up. Magic and Bron's career are very similar and it's scary. Magic was crazy, and Larry was my favorite. Okay, Larry was your favorite player. But okay, let me read this here. Okay, Magic and Bron's career was very similar. Magic was crazy, and Larry's my favorite player. But that just makes me like Magic a lot more. If Magic didn't get sick, I want to. Yes, exactly. I always say that. If Magic didn't get sick, he would have won more rings. And a lot of people don't know that about Magic. He won a lot more rings. Okay. No doubt. Fear, you're a moderator, Fear. I hooked you up, brother. Okay. And agree with your LeBron. Exactly. That was the biggest takeaways. Okay. Was the commentators. Okay, line on LeBron. He can't stop Jason. That's crazy. He couldn't stop Jason Terry, and that's so factual. That's pure facts. Okay, you like going by decades. Okay, King Michael, you like going by decades. It would be Jordan, Bill, and Kareem, but I grew up watching Kobe. Okay, that's an honest opinion, and I appreciate that. That's a great, honest opinion. Okay, Scottie Pippen. No, Scottie Pippen, I'm going to put it like this. You joke about Scottie Pippen, right? Top team, Puckett top team. But I'm going to tell you something honestly about Scottie Pippen. Jordan doesn't win them titles without Scottie Pippen. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, my man. But like I said, I'm going to answer this question anyway, right? As long as, hey, listen, as long as they not disrespectful, then don't even do it, because I can answer any question. That's word. I mean, it is what it is. We're going to have some disapproval from some people. Let them do what they do. Let them talk how they want to talk. Okay. Now, LeBron went again. The Warriors. Okay. He did beat the Warriors, and he got the Spurs, without a doubt. He did that. That was great. I did not say that wasn't great. Okay, left with a team winning the ring. Oh, well, no doubt. We're not going to say he didn't do all of that. We're talking about this mental game. Now, would LeBron win in the 80s? How rough it was in the 80s? Now, like I said, we got to take in the mental game and the physical game, because you can be as strong as you want to be, but is your heart strong? You feel me? You can have all the muscles in the world and be all world, but if you're mentally weak, all the muscles and all the strength is for nothing. And I think he would have been a bust because of that. Now, I need Brandon Roy. Okay, yeah. Well, we're going to get the Brandon Roy. If Brandon Roy is available, Chase Gilliam, you will get that build. Trust me, any build that is available, it will come up. Trust me, if I find any build, I'm going to get it there for you guys. Why don't Ben Simmons... Hold on, let's go. Why don't Ben Simmons just play? Like, Ben Simmons, I don't understand I think what Ben Simmons' problem is this. He's the first and true, only legit superstar from his country, and he gets extra spoiled because of that. And I don't think that he's mentally focused and ready yet to grow up, because Philly is not a hard city to play in. It doesn't have that many distractions for him not to be able to shine. So he has to want to ball. He has to want to become a ball player. He has to want to put the time in the gym. And until Ben Simmons does that, you're going to have the same results. The fact that he cannot shoot a jump shot. LeBron's mental has held him back for many years, and that is no debate. Like, people say LeBron went to all these championships. Yes, he did, but he did it in the weak East. He went in the weak East where there was no competition. Now, Pablo Hurl, The day Larry Bird said it's just God disguised as Michael Jordan, he did not say that for Magic. As a Spanish fan, I would love to see Paul Gasol build. If Paul Gasol's build is available, you will see that. I will bring that to you, Pablo. Now, yes, he did say that Michael Jordan was disguised as as God. I remember that, right? Hey, what he was meaning was this: that kid is talented. I never seen anything like him. But he did not call him. Well, he did say he was the best basketball player he ever seen, without a doubt. But my GOAT is still Magic Johnson for the things that he accomplished. I don't believe Larry Bird would say that about Magic because Magic was his rival. Jordan was not his rival at the time. Okay, if you don't want to shoot, just dunk on him. What's that about? No, I don't know, Mr. Mitchell. I don't understand that. Let's go back. Do we have anything else from you? Well, okay. Well, Ben Simmons. Well, that's Ben Simmons. He has to want it. See, goes back to the LeBron thing. Strong but mentally weak. He has to want it, Mr. Mitchell. That's plain and simple. That's basketball. Is he spoiled because I got you, Mitchell. Is Ben Simmons spoiled because he has money? Is Ben Simmons spoiled because when he goes home to Australia, all the women show him attention? The fact that he's an NBA player, that he is actually the biggest superstar athlete in his country, is the attention taken away from his overall game? Some players that happens to. Give me LeBron's abilities with Kobe's and Magic's dog mentality. Man, that would be an ultimate player. Maybe one day we will see that. That player right there is going to win he's going to break Bill Russell's record. That player right there. If you can, Mr. Gilliam, if you can find if a player comes along with LeBron's ability, with Kobe, Magic, and Bird's mentality, dog mentality, that he'll be the greatest player of all time. Period. Because of those factors that you just named. How do I get MJ? Well, you got to come to my channel. Make sure you subscribe, and I just posted the video, and you will be able to see that this is the new season 3, the Michael Jordan exact build for season 3. Okay, LeBron won a ring with the East, and exactly, he's the only one to do it. But like I said before, I put like this, right? And now I'm gonna give it to you like this. Yes, he did win those teams, right? But he went to the Heat, right? He went to the Heat. Then he went back home to Cleveland, right? Now, when he went to the Heat, he went and joined Wade, and they brought in Bosh, right? Created teams, right? Then when he went to the Cleveland Cavaliers, he joined Kyrie, and they brought in Kevin Love, right? Then when he went to LA, they brought in Anthony Davis, right? Like LeBron is a leader, but he's a weird kind of leader. The way he leads is very, 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 very weird to me. He pounds I'm a Laker fan. He pounds the ball too much for me. That's what's holding Westbrook's game back, because LeBron holds the ball too much. He's a team player. I already did a prime Derrick Rose build. You go for next generation. I don't have next gen, so I cannot make that build, Mr. Mercho. But once I get next generation, I will do next generation and current generation builds. You have my word on that. Trust me. King Mitchell, is it me or was Anthony Davis better on the pass? I'm gonna tell you about Anthony Davis. What about Anthony Davis? I got you on the real player percentage, bro. But just chill with all the extra, Mr. Puckett. Now we don't, you got arterial. You have arterial. What is it called? Basically, if you have ulterior motives, then you can hang out somewhere else. But you're more than welcome to hang out with Analyze the Channel. Now back to your question. Anthony Davis. About Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis also is kind of weak to me. He's very fragile when he gets hurt. I think this is Anthony Davis. He was a point guard in high school, and he grew. And he still had his bones grew so fast on him, and he didn't develop as he should have because of the fact that he was a point guard and his body grew, so he gets hurt a lot because of that fact. Now, LeBron's first ring had more help on the Heat than Curry's Warriors first chip without the. Yeah, exactly. Facts. That's facts. That's facts. What's going on, Dominique Cohen? You say you got Bird. I got Magic. Bird was a great player. He was a warrior. One of my best friends, best man at his wedding, he's a diehard Larry Bird, and I'm a diehard Magic fan. We always had that debate, Bird and Magic. Bird and Magic. I know you didn't like that sky hook, when that run of sky hook when Magic hit it on y'all in the finals in '87. You remember that shot? With 6 seconds left. Yeah, but okay. You ever hear about how Rose was supposed to get hurt because of how his knees are? You talking about Derrick Rose? Well, Derrick Rose, I'm going to tell you what Derrick Rose was. And it's a thing about the body. Usually big men. Now, usually it's the big men. When you do a lot of jumping and landing, you mess your lower back up and your knees up. But if you ever remember Derrick Rose when he first came in the league and he was high flying, he would do those contorting moves in the air, twisting and bending his back, his lower back, and he would land. And he would land on his feet, and that jams your back every time you land. So that's what happened to Derrick Rose. He just didn't hurt his back. His back hasn't been hurt yet, but his knees are hurt. And Derrick Rose said it himself. He doesn't want to play too hard because he doesn't want to be walking around as a cripple when he gets older. I don't like that. But that's that man's body, and I have to respect that. Now, next fear. If Wilt Chamberlain were to go against Giannis and the Kupo, who would win? Man, Wilt would destroy him. Wilt had a 70-inch vertical. What's going on, Lito? Wilt had a 70-inch vertical. It's on there. Look at, all you got to do is go on YouTube. You will see Wilt. Wilt was nasty. Young Wilt was 270 pounds. He wasn't a skinny guy, and he was strong. Wilt was strong. They took away dunking because of Wilt Chamberlain. You couldn't even dunk in the NBA one time. That's why they made the ABA, because players weren't allowed to dunk in the NBA because of Wilt. If you look at a lot of Wilt shots on his highlights, he's always finger rolling in at the very tip, because they banned dunking in the NBA because Wilt was destroying people. Giannis wouldn't have a chance. Now, if you bring Giannis to back then, or you bring Wilt to now, right? Now, we're going to put technology into this game as well. You put Giannis now, and you bring him into today's game. He's in Wilt's time, he's a better version of Bill Russell, right? Now, you take Wilt and put him in today's game with today's technology, my God. He's going to average his 50 points. He's going to average his 20 rebounds. He's going to destroy. He was a different type of competitor. Different. Like, you give him the technology of today, you put that in Wilt Chamberlain's body, it would be destroyed. He would destroy. That was crazy. LeBron's first ring was earned with the Heat, and the Spurs team was even. Curry fears LeBron knows how. What? He knows how Bron get in the playoffs, so they added Durant just to trip. Yeah. They had to get Durant to beat LeBron without a doubt. Now, I'm gonna give you this: who got hurt? Kyrie got hurt in the first finals. They would have won that championship. LeBron would have beat them twice, without a doubt, because Cleveland was the better team. But the reason why LeBron won that first title was because of Kyrie Irving. He didn't won it again because of Kyrie Irving, because Kyrie Irving is better than Steph Curry. That's why they won the second time around, because Kyrie outplayed Steph Curry, and he was outplaying Steph Curry in the first finals they saw each other in, but he got hurt. That's why the Cavaliers won that finals. Okay. Dirk Nowitzki might have been the GOAT. He changed the way we see tall people play. Was able to win a ring against the Heat with Wade. LeBron, no doubt. Dirk, you got to give Dirk his respect. But I'm not going to say he changed the way he taught. We seen because the first guy was Magic Johnson who changed that. Magic Johnson changed that, and everybody else followed suit, and you started seeing different players develop with their jump shot, with the way they ball handle. But Magic Johnson was the first evolutionary tall player to dribble, with the dribbling and the handles and the passing and the way he pushed the fast break. That was Magic Johnson. Okay, Bill Russell, you can't deny that. Bill Russell is one of the greatest winners of all time. High school championships, college championships, NBA championships. Without a doubt, Bill Russell is very considerably is a hard argument to go against Bill Russell because he's the greatest winner in basketball history. In basketball history, period. Bill Russell is that guy. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts right there. Now let's go. Who we got? All right. Okay, you got Bill Russell. Good. That version of Kyrie was godly. Exactly. That version of Kyrie was a problem. Like that Kyrie Irving, man, he was special. Without a doubt, he was special. If he didn't hurt his knee, they would have beat them twice. And then you're right, because the Cavaliers had to go. I mean, not the Cavaliers, but the Golden State had. Well, they didn't have to get Durant, but they recruited Durant come here with us because they knew only way we're gonna stop this dude. We got to get help. Yeah, so you were right on the money on that. You're right on the money on that, for sure. For sure. Yeah, see, that's what I like. Okay, yeah, I like Kobe, Michael, Bill, Larry, Dirk, Magic. They changed basketball history. Facts. All of them did. Moses Malone was a great player. Yeah, I know you didn't mean that, Lito. Moses Malone was a great player. Moses Malone was he was the first player to come out of high school. Moses Malone for the Philadelphia 76ers. He was a great player. Now, see, the reason why you don't talk about Moses Malone is because on the 76ers team that lost to Bill Walton in the finals, Moses Malone was on the bench, right? He didn't come out as a great player. He developed into one. Okay. And the best point, Steve Nash was a great player, but I don't have Steve Nash in my top 20 NBA players of all time. I don't he's in the top 75 players of all time without a doubt, but he's not in my top 20. Okay. I've already made it. It's already made. Go to my channel. Click onto my channel. It's already made. I just posted it. It's new for season 3. If you want to see this Michael Jordan build, it's right there. You can go see it. It's already posted. Make sure you subscribe. Okay. Yeah, point guard. Okay. Bill Russell was just big and played in a soft area against weak defenders. If he played this game, he would not. I don't know about that now. Bill Russell, listen, like I said, we got to bring in these players' mentality, the mindset of the NBA player. When we are going into eras, you got to think right now how you're living, right now how your mindset is. Take your mindset into the 80s or the 90s. Could you survive? Would you know what to do? I don't know where you're exactly from, but just think about that. You're going to bring your mentality now to back then. So I if you bring Bill Russell's mentality in today's game, he's going to destroy it. Bill Russell was a 23 and 40 rebound guy. He averaged 16 points and 23 rebounds a game. So I agree, but I disagree with that. Why people never talk about Stephen Curry, little brother? Yo, I've been trying and I've been hoping and praying that his brother would come to the Lakers. I always wanted him on the Lakers. He's nice. My top. Well, come on, man. That's a big list. You're trying to be. I don't have Steve Nash in my top 20. I can name 20 players better than Steve Nash for sure. For sure, I've seen 20 players better than Steve Nash. I'm gonna tell you this about Steve Nash. One of his MVPs wasn't granted. Kobe Bryant should have got that MVP, and Shaq could have got an MVP. One of those years that Steve Nash got MVP, when he got those back-to-back MVPs, he didn't deserve both of those back-to-back MVPs. I'm sorry. The first one he did, the second one he didn't. Okay, it's crazy, but for an all-time list, I would put Jordan as my PG. How? You keep Jordan at the point guard. I mean, at the shooting guard. See, the top all-time team, all-time list. You can't put Jordan past Magic Johnson. There's no way possible. My top 5 greatest point guards. Okay. Magic Johnson. Isaiah Thomas. Bob Cousy. Jerry West. One more. My top 5. I got one more. Let me see. Now that's a hard. I'm trying to get it. But it's gonna come. That was a good question. Top 5 point guards. I know you want me to say Steve Nash, but I'm not gonna give you Steve Nash. I'll come back to that top 5 on that point guard. Okay, but that's a good question. My top 5. Oh yeah, Allen Iverson for sure. Allen Iverson is a better point guard. They see Allen Iverson is a better point guard than Steve Nash. Yeah, all day long. Allen Iverson, yeah, Iverson for sure. Thank you for that. Yeah, Allen Iverson. Now they got Allen Iverson listed as a 2 guard, but when Allen Iverson came into the NBA, he was a point guard. I don't know why they took him off the ball, because it was Allen Iverson and Jerry Stackhouse at first in Philadelphia. Allen Iverson played point guard for years. They took Allen Iverson off the ball when they brought in Eric Snow. Allen Iverson's first 4 years. Chris Paul, yeah, Chris Paul is better than. No. Yeah, I'd say Chris Paul is better than Steve Nash. I wasn't going to say no because of the 2 MVPs, but Chris Paul did something Steve Nash never has done. He's led teams to Western Conference Finals. He led the New Orleans Hornets. The New Orleans Hornets to the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers. And then he just led Phoenix Suns to the finals. And Phoenix Suns was a better team with Steve Nash on there than it is with Chris Paul now. So, yeah, for facts, Chris Paul is better than Steve Nash. Who was that? Who averaged 34 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists per game, and 3 steals, 51 field goal percentage? Who's Steve Nash in what year? When? Who are we talking about? Let's see. I'm talking about Michael Jordan. Who's this? Who averaged that like that? You say no. You say no about Chris Paul being better than Steve Nash. Nah, we ain't forgetting Jordan. Nah, Jordan never. Let me tell you why Jordan would never really average assists, because Jordan has to score, right? So people say. I'll put it like this, Mitchell. Me and my boys always used to talk 5 Magic Johnsons versus 5 Michael Jordans. Who would win the game, right? And I said 5 Magic Johnsons because everybody's going to touch the ball. Everybody's going to score. You got 5 Michael Jordans, only one dude scoring. You feel me? Okay. What's your favorite build you make with the Legends name? Man, I got Kareem's, I got Magic Johnson's, I got Larry Bird's, I got Michael Jordan's. I got a couple of them. Magic Johnson's my idol. So I really like the Magic Johnson build because it's Magic Johnson's name on it. I can make Patrick Ewing. I can make David Robinson. I've seen Gary Payton's build, but I'm trying to unlock it. I'm trying to unlock that build. Michael Jordan is a great achievement because it's like I hit Michael Jordan twice this year. This is the new version of him. The other version of Michael Jordan's on floor space and slasher has shades of what is his name? He plays for the Bulls now, number 8 for the Bulls. His name is Zach LaVine or somebody else. Has Zach LaVine's name and another player's, but this one you see is totally different from the first one that I made. It's got Gary Trent and Anthony Edwards in it. Okay, you got Steve Nash over Chris Paul. Another Steve Nash over Chris Paul. Okay. Well, I like this debate, man. This is cool. Dennis Rodman too. Dennis Rodman. A lot of people sleep on Dennis Rodman and his overall game and what he brought to the NBA. I was talking about Dennis Rodman the other night, watching Dennis Rodman growing up. If y'all watched Dennis Rodman when he was younger, Dennis Rodman used to score points. Dennis Rodman shot a jumper. Dennis Rodman had a layup. Dennis Rodman would dunk on him. He just changed his overall game because he found a niche to where he could get paid. He decided to become more of a social media before social media. If Dennis Rodman was in this era with social media, he would be the biggest basketball personality, sports personality of all time. Dennis Rodman is he was Kanye West of basketball before we had Kanye West today. That's who Dennis Rodman is. That's facts. Dennis Rodman was the controversial, always said what he wanted to say. Dennis Rodman, oh yeah, Dennis Rodman would destroy Draymond Green. Draymond Green don't compete with Dennis Rodman. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know. That's facts, Dennis Rodman was here today in today's game, man, Dennis Rodman would be the guy. Dennis Rodman used to be with Madonna. Carmen Alexa, they was the biggest names chicks back in the day. I have to say that Magic is the only player who, despite playing point, okay, hold on. Let me read this. I was trying to read on the screen. Let me read on my phone. Okay, Magic Johnson, the only player who, despite playing point guard, when Kareem was injured, went on to play center and continued to dominate. Exactly. Magic is not good. That's why That's one of the other reasons why Magic's not good. Magic won MVP of the finals as a rookie, played all 5 positions. 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. He almost had a triple-double that game as a rookie when he took over for Kareem in the paint. Yeah, that Draymond Green bill is bad. Okay, Celtics all day, so I'm a Celtics all day, so I give it to the Lakers. No doubt, I give it to the Celtics too. We tired y'all. We trying to catch y'all on that. We trying to beat y'all. We've been called the little brother for too long. We're gonna get that number 18 and pass y'all on that. Y'all mean? I tell you, y'all mean? He was a great player too. I give y'all mean credit where it is due. Y'all mean was a great NBA player. And he got his knees hurt early in his career. What's up, Ant? We're talking NBA. We're having a live debate. I'm going to change up the game. I'm going to make it different for us. And I'm going to make it different for the NBA 2K community, man. We're going to start having debates. We're going to start talking about basketball. We're going to start bringing people in. We're going to do something different than everybody else. We're doing something different than the norm. That's what we're going to do here. Okay, you're from Arizona, so I'm going with the Suns. No doubt. That's my favorite. No doubt. No doubt, Lito. Respect. That's respect. I'm going to tell you why the WNBA deserves more money, man. It's to get their money. I'll tell you why they should get their money, bro. Look how long they've been involved in American sports since '96. I don't even think if they're even getting over. Walt Frazier's a great guard too, but I think they're still at the cap of $50,000 a year, bro. I don't know if they're getting more money than that because I haven't really looked into it. But they have NBA teams that sponsor them. They're sponsored by NBA teams. There aren't a lot of teams. Them girls should at least get $1 million. They go overseas, they get $1 million of American money. That's why a lot of them go overseas and play, because they get more money overseas than here. Yeah, they say you can play on the WNBA team and you can get these sponsorships, but we're not going to give you no money. Give these people some money. You get money from the NBA because you're getting help from the NBA. You get money from the ticket sales. You get all types of money. You get money just for merchandise being sold, for little girls to buy the merchandise, and the players aren't getting their just due. And basically, they're taking advantage of the players. And one is going to be like how the NBA was at first. And see, the NBA at first couldn't give away the money because there really wasn't any money to give away to the great players of the game, because there wasn't a lot of money back then. But now there's so much money. It's billion-dollar corporations. These WNBA teams are sponsored by banks, all of that. So these women should get more money, because without the players, how are the teams getting paid? How are the owners getting money? How are the owners getting financial backing if it's not for the players who generate the revenue? So yes, the women do deserve more money. Okay, yeah, Walt Frazier he wasn't better than Magic, but Walt Frazier, Tiny Archibald, those names, I forgot those guys. They are better than Steve Nash too, without a doubt. Yeah, NBA sponsors them. They need to lower the rim. Nah, because I'm gonna tell you why they shouldn't lower the rim. Right? We don't want to make excuses for basketball players, but the game is going to evolve where women are going to start dunking. You can guarantee it. The game is going to evolve where they're going to get more. Evolution always happens. It's going to come a time where there's going to be women, and then more women who are able to drive to the hole and dunk the way guys do is going to happen. That's evolution. That's how bodies change. Trust me, that's going to happen. It's just not happening now, but it'll be there soon. Because at one point, there was no women dunking, but you might get how I feel about if they put Draymond Green on the Suns in the future, not now. Well, Draymond Green went to the Suns, right? Right now, I say today, you can put him on, I'll say in the future could be next year. He doesn't fit. Because what Draymond Green gets off at is through passing to Clay and Steph. That's how he got a lot of his triple doubles, because he would get a rebound and kick it to them, and they're going to shoot the three. Right? That's why he got mad at Charles Barkley for calling him triple single, because it really showed how his game was dependent on Curry and Klay Thompson. Now he'll get his assist because he'll be able to throw to what's his name, Devin Booker. But other than that, no, I wouldn't work. Brittany Griner, 6'8" damn near, and no sir. Brittany can dunk. Brittany can dunk, bro. You see Brittany when she played at Baylor? Brittany can dunk. Brittany dunked in college, dunked when she got in the WNBA. I'm gonna tell you what's up with Brittany, man. Brittany got her money. She don't really care no more. You know what I'm saying? Brittany, I'm not gonna say she don't care, that she don't play hard, don't care. But she got her money. She don't care about dunking. That's not her. That's not tickling her fancy anymore. You know what I'm saying? Brittany's paid, got her little paper, doing whatever she's doing, invested in whatever she's invested her money in, and she's nearing the end of her career. Because I think Brittany's been in the league over 10 years now. You know, it would be good if we can play with women on. You know, I thought they was going to allow girls to have female builds, and female builds be out in the park, because it does seem kind of biased and jaded They need to allow girl bills out there. And just, for the heck of it, let the girl bills dunk. Let them dunk. It's a video game. You know what I'm saying? Let the girls bills dunk. Let the girls get out and compete with us. If you get dunked on by a girl, you just know, oh, the girl dunked on you. That's not going to be a fun feeling, but it is what it is. But they do need girl bills, and they need to have it where only females can use the bills. No guys can use girl bills. There should be girls playing with girl bills and guys playing with guy bills. And I thought 2K21 was going to be like that. It's going to bring in females. But I thought they was going to do it in 2K22. That is something that they need to do. They got a lot of female promotion. They promote the girls. They need NBA 2K22. Well, not 22, but NBA 2K developers need to make it where girls can come out and play against the guys. Even if you give the girls guys abilities, they still need to be out there playing against us. Now, okay, if they put Steph Curry, little brother, on the same team but moves Clay, would they be where they are now or be even better or they are? I don't know, because I haven't seen Clay come back. We don't, now Steph's brother ain't better than Clay. I haven't seen Clay play yet, but when Clay do come back, we're gonna find out if Clay is back to where he needs to be. Oh yeah, they'll make a all-time WNBA team soon enough. They got a close one to it, because you got Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoop, Tina Thompson, Lisa Leslie, Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird. So many of them girls. So many of them girls are legends in their own rights. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Fear, that's the only thing I think about it. That part right there about Steph brother, because see, Steph brother was on the team, and they let him go. They brought him on. I think they drafted him in the second round, and they let him go. Yeah, they let Stephen Curry older brother go. Facts. They let him go. If you remember that, he was on the team with Golden State. Klay Thompson's brother was on Golden State too. They let both of their brothers go. Klay Thompson brother nice too. Klay Thompson's brother's getting done like LaMelo and Lonzo Ball brother though. They blackballing him for some odd reason. Klay Thompson brother can ball, and then the NBA didn't give him a chance. But I thought they didn't give him a chance at all. Yeah, like I said, man, I figured, like I said, on the moniker of my page it says a sports channel. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be a build channel and a sports channel. That's gonna be mandatory that we are gonna do that. I was pissed off earlier because someone was calling me a scammer because I asked them to game share me 2K22 and I'll pay. Then I saw you upload and I watch it and it make me feel better about myself. You crazy, dude. You out. Why do Monty Ellis career? Monty Ellis, I don't know. I don't know what happened to Monty. This Monty disappeared. Monty did something that was out of character. He did something out of character, but man, the NBA will get you out of there quickly. Like with Allen Iverson. They tolerated him because he was athletic and he was a draw. He was box office. But once they had a chance to get him out of the way, they do that. Monty Ellis, though, he wasn't loud or anything like that. It's just something that Monty Ellis did, because Monty Ellis was nice. And he just left. All of a sudden, he wasn't in the NBA again. Okay, I'm looking for the college NCAA to come back. Yeah, it's going to come back. That's going to come back for sure. And, if 2K does it, do they make a park for that? A campus, a college campus. And you play in college. Do they do that? That's going to be lit. If they make a college campus for NCAA 2K. Have a college campus, and you got my career, and you got your players, and everybody's got a rec in a park for that as well. That's going to be one to see from the NBA 2K developers. Do they go on that route? That's a good. I thought about that as well, but I'm glad you brought that up because I've been thinking about that. Do they come like that? Great question. He was like a low budget way. Nah, Monty Ellis was. I ain't gonna say he was a low budget Wade, but he was a baller though. He was a baller. He won't even on Wade. Like low budget ain't even like he won't even nowhere near Wade. He like low budget ain't. He wasn't nothing like Dwayne Wade to even be considered to have Wade's name and his name in the same category. Okay, NFL 2K. Who knows? But I doubt that you will. I'm gonna tell you the best NFL game I ever played. It was ESPN. ESPN had a football game, and it's the only time that I heard of what was it called? Defensive holding. You don't. When have you heard of defensive holding in a Madden game? ESPN had a game and it called defensive holding. This was in. Now I'm older than you guys. I had. It was so many different football games, but they'll never do that because the reason why they'll never do that because that's too hard to play 11 on 11 football because who's going to want to be the guard? Who's going to want to be the center? Who's going to want to be the, you know what I'm saying? Who's going to want to play the offensive line and just block all game? Nobody. So they'll never have an 11 on 11 game. And then you don't, like, if they had 3 on 3, I would never play 3 on 3 football, no way. I'm more traditional. I need 11 on 11 football. Yeah, I got Madden 22 on digital and I only played it twice. I haven't even put it back. I haven't even played it for sure. I haven't even played it. They got a new yeah. Let's keep it basketball though. Yeah, I feel you on that. But let's keep it basketball. I don't know, Casey Green. We're not talking about Madden. We're gonna get off of Madden. We're talking about NBA GOAT debate. NBA 2K related topics, anything dealing with the NBA. What do y'all guys think about when LeBron James busted the guys out from Detroit Pistons? How do y'all feel about that? Now I seen that and it was intentional. You know, I don't care about. See, that's what I mean about LeBron being mentally weak. It was intentional what LeBron did to him because they said, well, he elbowed LeBron. The elbows and bows are in the game of basketball. That's in the game of basketball. Physicality is in the game of basketball. But the intention to swing back and smack dude in the eye like that, that was dirty. Exactly. That was dirty. You know, and that's not part of. That's what I mean about what I mean about LeBron being mentally weak. He wouldn't have survived in the 80s. He wouldn't have survived in the 80s at all. Because you crying about a dude elbowing you. That's the game. You gonna get hit with bowls. You know, and that's a young boy. He didn't have to do him like that. That's why that boy was highly upset with him. Like, man, who you think you are smacking me in my eye like that? You bust my eye wide open, man. Why you do me like that? You playing ball, man. We playing ball, and you gonna get physical with me on some. You know, that was real dirty. Nah, of course. Nah, LeBron ain't doing that to nobody his age. That's what I mean. He picked on a little young boy. He wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have done that to nobody his age. Nah, not at all. He has never done it to nobody his age. I'm a Laker fan. LeBron is on the Lakers. So trust me, I am not. I'm being real. I'm not gonna be biased just because he got a Lakers uniform on. That was wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was wrong how they tried to get him, make him to be the bad guy. Look how he was acting. Look how this man got blood all over his face. This man was intentionally assaulted. That man didn't intentionally elbow LeBron. That's part of the game. Exactly. Yeah, they know that was just wrong. Yeah, you know that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna always try to fault. But you got pundits like Stephen A. Smith, who I don't like. I used to like Stephen A. Smith, but I don't like Stephen A. Smith anymore. You know, Stephen A. Smith has a bad issue of dogging, and we're not gonna go and say the race card or anything like that. But Stephen A. Smith has a bad problem with dogging black athletes. He won't say nothing about nobody else. Anything that happens with anybody else, he's got a scar on his face, talks dirty, negative to him. He says he doesn't want to mess with people's money, but he always seems to come up talking about people's money towards their contract year. Stephen A. Smith is all wrong for TV. No, I don't think 21 is better than 22 for the simple fact that 22 is more open now. You can't sit back and say, oh, he's got a slasher, he can't shoot. Oh, he's got a finisher, he can't shoot. Oh, he's got a something, he can't shoot. Oh, he's got a playmaker shot creator, he can't drive the hole. Oh, he's got a sharp shooting facilitator, he can't drive the hole and dunk. I love 2K22 because it is more basketball. It's more of a real basketball player feel. And what they're basically doing, right, is they're converting by giving us players with next gen capabilities. They're shifting us over to next gen mode on current gen. Even though we don't get the badges and all that, and they didn't give us the way they gave us the pie charts back, they still gave us a lot more on the builds. Also with the badges, they made the badges with where you had to sacrifice badges this year. You really had to think. You really got to think about where you want to put your badges at on this game. You just can't place badges anywhere no more. You know, you got 30 badges. You gonna have to make them. If you got 30 badges in one area, you got to make them things stick. You know. Now they patched the glue hands, so we ain't got to worry about glue hands no more. If any of y'all notice, I want any of y'all to let me know though. If any of y'all guys get to play and y'all running on the court, let me know if y'all still get that hits. Why Shaq always saying how many rings you got to try? Oh, that's just to tease Barkley because Barkley was a great player and he respect Barkley, but Barkley don't got them rings, so he got the right. He got the right. But you know, if Barkley was smart, he would say, yeah, you got rings, but how many rings you get in the 90s? I ain't getting no rings in the 90s, neither did you. Shaq was on the hot. Shaq lost to Olajuwon. Shaq got beat by Jordan in the playoffs. Shaq, you know, Shaq and them lost. Shaq lost in the West when he went to the Lakers. He got beat by Utah. See, the NBA is a growing thing. It just when all the OGs left the game and it was Shaq's turn to run rings, Shaq won his rings because the OGs left. Barkley, Jordan, Olajuwon, Reggie Miller, everybody was gone. Well, he beat Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller was the last of the OGs from the 90s. He beat Reggie Miller. But other than that, Shaq didn't win nothing. Shaq came in the league in 92, and he didn't win a ring in the 90s. So he can joke him because he does got those rings, but Barkley could say that to him like, come on, you ain't win no rings when we was all in our prime. You got punished too. You just went into another era when all the greats from the 80s that went into the 90s retired from the game. Yeah, that's what does Shaq do. Shaq do be joking Barkley though about that. He always on him. Yeah. No. For sure. Well, you know, guys, this was a great debate. Spread the word. Well, I will start doing this about spread the word for me, Fear. Why is Charles Barkley not on 2K? And was he ever in it? Charles Barkley said the reason why he's not on NBA 2K is because they don't pay the players enough money. Charles Barkley also said that no, he's never been on NBA 2K. He's never been in it. Now Barkley was on NBA Live, but he was not on 2K. He said the reason why they don't play the old players. He said Barkley said he don't need the money. You know, they're gonna give Jordan a lot of money because Jordan is a brand. He's an international icon. So Jordan's gonna get his. Jordan probably get like 3 million, 4 or 5 million for them to even use his image in the game. You know what I'm saying? But Barkley like, look, I need like 2 million. I need $1 million. I need something. And Barkley said he was gonna get that money to the older players. Oh yeah, the Pistons were some fighters, without a doubt. The Pistons were some fighters. Yeah, the Pistons were nice. But like I was saying, guys, we're gonna let me see what time we got. We're gonna end this live feed right now. This was a great debate. I had fun doing it. Spread the word. We're gonna make this something special right here. We're gonna do something that no other builder is doing. We have a debate show on Ant Live's channel. So you guys already know we're going to be lit. We're going to do something different. We're going to set a new trend. We're going to set a new trend. That's what I'm here to do, is change the game. Now, I'm going to holler at you guys. I got something important to do in the morning, but I will be back tomorrow or today, and I'll drop some more builds. I don't know what I'm going to come with. Trust me, I just come up with them builds. But like I said, we will be back. I'm going to try to set a time and a good time. It'll probably be about like, it all depends. But I'll try to set days like we'll do it on a Wednesday. Oh, I got Clay. I'll drop Clay for sure. You already know I drop. You already know. I know you remember I said I want to do Klay Thompson. I got Clay, but see, I ran into something else. So I was like, yo, wow, I got to come here because I just found something, you know. It'd be crazy, Phil, because I want to drop certain guys, and guys be asking me to drop certain guys, but you know, it's about, I'm monetized, so I gotta have something's gonna pop. So I might put it off. You feel me? But when I get a good roll going, and I'll throw him in there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna bring Clay out for sure. You already know that he coming. I got him. Trust me. You know I got him. But yo, I'm out, y'all. Y'all be good, man, and I'm gonna set the little tone. Like I said, man, y'all put the word out. I don't even care. Let your boys know. Yo, it's a debate show on YouTube. Do debate. We got our own First Take. We got our own ESPN. We got our own thing going on right here, and we're gonna make this grow. I want this thing to grow because I don't only want to be a build channel. I want to be a hot topic NBA channel as well, because like I said, it is a sports channel. And with that being said, you guys have a blessed night. It's 2 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. I'm headed to bed, and I'm out.